Welcome, welcome, welcome everyone to your Magic Book Day 10. Today we're going to talk about a beautiful chapter which is coming our way. So let's understand what's coming our way. It's a beautiful chapter. It's Magic Dust, everyone. Let's go for it. Day 10, Magic Dust, everyone. No duty is more urgent than that of returning hands, says Saint Ambrose, theologian and Catholic bishop. He was born in 340 to 397 was his lifespan. So if you look at the left hand side, you have a picture of a train station where there lots of watches are there, people are going and coming, and there's magic dust on everyone. There's magic around. So let's understand what this chapter is all about. It's this first line which Saint Ambrose says is very important for us to understand. It is our duty as a human being to always keep acknowledging a thank you. We are really the blessed souls with so much in our life, so we must count our blessings. Let's understand what Rhonda Byrne has to say for us, for all of us today morning. Ancient spiritual teachings say that we give to another person with a full heart returns to us 100 folds. So if we give thanks once, we get 100 times thank you. So being grateful and saying thank you to another person for anything you receive from them is not only urgent, it's vital to improving your life. So it's very important to understand that life is wonderful. And if we want to improve our life, mere thank you is $1 million feeling, statement, and an emotion. So thank you should be the only attitude, an attitude of gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful energy. And so, whomever you direct gratitude's energy towards, that's where it goes. So, if you think of gratitude's energy looking like sparkling magic dust, then when you express gratitude to another person in return for something you've received from them, you're literally sprinkling them with magic dust. So, let's understand that gratitude is a powerful energy. So if I'm saying thank you to you, what I'm actually doing is I'm just making a possibility for me that I am receiving a lot more thank yous from you. And I can also correlate saying thank you to you like adding sprinkling dusk, magical dusk. So if I'm saying thank you or I'm adding this dust, it's akin, they're both similar. The powerful positive energy in magic dust reaches and affects whomever you sprinkle it on. So if you see somebody walking on the street, you see somebody working in your office, you see your family members, anyone, you can just merely sprinkle this and feel that they are now protected under the magical cloud and they've got magical dust on them and their life will be magical. When you're doing this, you're ensuring the law of karma. The more magic you give, the more blessing you give, the more magic and blessings you get. So most of us make contact with many people every day, whether on a phone, through email, or face to face at work, in stores, restaurants, elevators, buses, or trains. And in many cases, the people we make contact with deserve our gratitude because we're receiving something from them. So you may say, like, I have paid for this, and it is his job to serve me, a coffee on my table, or this is his job to, give me this because I have paid for the service. But let's understand, payment is different, but that person is doing something is his duty, but how much he's putting his heart and soul into it is also to be seen. So please don't become thankless. Always be thankful. Thanks can never be more. Trust me, it can never ever be more. Think about the people you encounter on a typical day who provide you with some kind of service, like those working in stores, restaurants, bus or cab drivers, customer service people, cleaners, staff at your work. People who work for you in service are giving themselves to serve you, and you are receiving their service. So if you don't say thank you in return for the service, then you're not being grateful and you're stopping the good from coming in your life. So people who are thankless, they're closing the channels of abundance coming in their life. The magic will not flow because magic only increases when you say thank you. So keep saying thank you and keep inviting the magic in your life. Think about the maintenance workers who keep our transport systems working safely and those who maintain the service of utilities such as electricity, gas, water, and our roads. So imagine if these people were not there, how would your roads be made? Could anything be done no matter how much money was paid? If these people were not there, then you would have had no gas. There would have been no pipelines laid down. There would have been no electricity. You wouldn't have sitting in dark houses. There would be no water to drink or even take a shower or do anything in your life for. So, how important these maintenance workers are. Think about the cleaners of the world who clean our streets, public bathrooms, trains, buses, airplanes, hospitals, restaurants, supermarkets, and office buildings. You can't personally thank everyone, can you? But you can sprinkle magic dust on them, right? By simply saying thank you next time you pass one of them. And you can be grateful next time you sit at a clean desk or walk on a clean sidewalk or across a polished floor. So, thank you is very, very important for the magic to flow in your life and to see a big change. When you are at a cafe or a restaurant, sprinkle magic dust by saying thank you to each person as they serve you. Whether cleaning the table, giving you the menu, receiving your order, filling your glass with water, serving the meal you ordered, clearing the table, giving you the bill, or giving your change. Remember to say thank you for every single time. If you're in a store or supermarket checkout, sprinkle magic dust and say thank you to the person who serves you or packs your groceries. So again, understand that you have to say thank you. There's no other option. If you truly want your life to become magical, thank everyone and everything for everything that they do because nothing is ever too much. If you're traveling by plane, sprinkle magic dust by saying thank you to the check in people, the people in security, the person who checks your tickets as you board, the cabin crew who greet you as you enter the plane. During the flight, say thank you to the cabin crew every time they perform a service for you. Serving drinks and food or removing your plate or trash is a service. The airline thanks you for flying with them. The captain thanks you and the crew thanks you. So do the same and thank them as you leave the plane. And every time you take off and land at your destination, say thank you because the fact that you can fly is an absolute miracle. So imagine a life without these air hostesses, without these pilots. How would life be? So they're thanking you for choosing them and their flight and their services. How about us saying thank you for the beautiful service that they give? Agreed, you've paid money, but what gives you the right to not say thank you? Or what is different and what is not good in saying thank you? So when it's just harmless and it'll increase so much of at least say thank you with an act that okay, the more you give, the more you get. Maybe think about that line and say thank you, right? If logic doesn't work, just probably become selfish. Do it for that. Be grateful to those people who assist you in your work, whether you're clerical staff, receptionists, canteen staff, cleaners, customer service people, or any of your work colleagues. Magic dust them with all and say thank you. All of them are doing you a service and they deserve your continued gratitude in return. So imagine going to a office. If the children are going to school per se, you no longer have actual schools, you have virtual schools right now. But imagine going to a school desk and or somebody who's working. Imagine going to your factory office or your, office that you're working in, and imagine finding a table with a layer of dust. Now you realize the value of your staff. So if those didis and bhaiyas had not cleaned the tabletop, how would you sit on this tiny table? So please say thank you. It's imperative for your growth and their growth. Store assistants, waiters, and waitresses work very hard to serve people. They've chosen a job to serve other people, and serving the public means encountering all kinds of people in varying moods, including those who are ungrateful. So, next time you're being served by another person, remember that the person who's serving you is a precious daughter or son to parents, an irreplaceable brother or sister to siblings, a mother or father to a family and children, and a loved and adored partner or friend. And they deserve your kindness and patience. Just because financially you may be on a higher level and you can't disregard some services, because every human being matter, every life matters. They all are family members of somebody or the other. So please treat people the way you want to be treated. So if you're irritable, that's how somebody else will be irritable with you. Remember, it's a law of karma. If you're irritated, somebody will be irritated with you. If you're grateful, somebody will be grateful to you. So whatever you give is what you get. So please give kindness, please give compassion, please give gratitude. There are times you may encounter a person in service who behaves rudely towards you or doesn't give you the attention you think you deserve. It may be more challenging to be grateful in these situations, but your gratitude cannot be dependent on another person's behavior. Choose to be grateful no matter what. So you may say that person is irritating, that person is complaining, that person is criticizing. How can I be grateful to him because he's such a rude person? He's not good. So again, Magic Book tells us very beautifully that we are not dependent upon people's attitude. Our attitude is of gratitude, and that's all that matters. Choose magic in your life no matter what. It might help you to remember that you don't know what difficulty someone might be going through at that time you connect with him or her. They may be feeling unwell, they may have just lost a loved one, their marriage might have just ended, they may be in a desperation or at a tipping point in their life. Your gratitude and kindness might be the most magical thing that happens to them that day. So, even though you may be a stranger or you may be a known person, maybe your one act of kindness will change their day, the way they thought their day to be. Maybe they woke on a bad side and everything is going bad for them. But you just give them one affirmation or one positive thing and one gratitude, and they're like, oh my God, I can do it all. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle, says Philo of Alexandria. He was in circa 20 BC, AD 50 was his lifespan. He was a philosopher. So everyone is fighting a battle. Good, bad, small, large, doesn't matter. But some inner duel is happening. So please embrace kindness. Very, very important. If you thank someone on the phone for his or her help, don't throw away your thank you. Instead, give the reason why you're grateful. For example, thank you for your help. Thank you for going out of the way for me. Thank you for giving me so much of your time. Thank you for resolving the situation for me. I'm very grateful to you. You will be amazed at the response from each person when you do this with one simple thing, because they will feel your sincerity. So let's understand that if we are really saying thank you from our heart, the other person is bound to understand your vibes. When you say thank you to someone in person, look at his or her face. Don't just fling a thank you like, you're having a cup of tea, thank you. Look in the eye of the person who's brought you the tea. They will not feel your gratitude or receive your magic dust unless you look directly at them. You waste an opportunity to help that person and to change your own life. If you say thank you to the air, or say thank you as you're looking down, or thank you while you're on your mobile phone, or thank you will not be felt because you're not really sincere when you do that. So don't think like a formality कि बस आया और मैंने thank you बोल दिया. नहीं. Look in the eyes, feel the gratitude. Maybe ask a word or two for his wellness. Everyone's good at home. Maybe just have a word of kindness, compassion. It doesn't cost you anything, right? So please go for it. Now, Rhonda Byrne is giving us an example of her sister, of herself, while she'd gone to pick up something for her sister. Let's understand how she tells the story. A couple of years ago, can you please mute yourself? Archana Agarwal, please don't join the session.
कॉफी मत घर से पीला दी उत्ता पौंड दूध उका से नहीं सकती
This is really harrowing. Okay, no problem. Thank you to you for creating the disturbance. All right. So, a couple of years ago, I was in a store buying a gift for my sister. The store assistant who served me listened to what I was looking for and then went on a search for the perfect gift as though it was for her sister. As the store assistant handed me the bag containing the perfect, beautifully wrapped gift,
मेरे जूनियर है
so I'm sorry I had to remove Payal Sangvi because twice she unmuted herself, and that goes against the entire flow of the class. So it's very important to remove. Okay. So a couple of years ago, I was in a store buying a gift for my sister. The store assistant who served me listened to what I was looking for and then went on to search for the perfect gift as this was for her sister. So you know how wonderful the store manager is actually searching for a gift as though it was for her sister, not Rhonda Burns. So as the store assistant handed me the bag containing the perfect, beautifully wrapped gift, I received a call on my cell phone. I was finishing the call when I reached the front entrance of the store, and suddenly an unsettled feeling swept over me. I immediately returned to the store assistant who had helped me. And I was not only thanked her, I even told her the reasons why I was grateful to her and how much I appreciated everything she did for me. I showered her with gratitude's magic dust. Her eyes filled with tears, and the biggest smile you've ever seen swept across her face. So please, next time you go to a store, somebody's helping you out, just be grateful. Otherwise, you'd be lost in the store. It's so important to realize how life is. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. If you really mean it, when you say thank you, the other person will feel it, and you will not only have made one person feel good, but your gratitude will fill you with an indescribable happiness. That day, I walked out of the store indescribably happy. So, when you give somebody a moment to be happy for, it just brushes onto you as well. So I don't use magic dust only for people who serve. I use gratitude's magic dust in all situations. When I say goodbye to my daughter before she drives to her home, I feel gratitude for her having arrived home safely. And I wave my fingers in the air and imagine sprinkling magic dust over her and her car. Sometimes I sprinkle magic dust on my computer before I begin a new project, or sprinkle magic dust ahead of me before I walk into a store to look for something in particular that I need. My daughter uses magic dust when she's driving, and if she sees another driver who seems to be stressed and speeding, she sprinkles magic dust over them to help them feel better and keep them safe. Today, take gratitude's magic dust with you for the people who work in service and look for every opportunity you can to sprinkle magic dust on everyone by saying thank you. Thank at least 10 people who perform different services you benefit from today. It doesn't matter if you don't get the opportunity to do so in person, you can mentally acknowledge the people whose services you benefit from. The magic dust will still reach them. As an example, mentally say to yourself, I'm really grateful to the cleaners who work through the early hours of the morning, making sure that the streets are cleaned of trash every day. Never really thought about how grateful I am for that service. It is done like clockwork every day. Thank you. So, do we all know that before we wake up, our roads have a lot of pattas and podhas and broken leaves and figs and twigs? And these sweeper bhaias come in the morning and they clean it all away and make the roads sparkly clean for you. So, again, thank them is also important because they're keeping the decorum, they're keeping the entire thing place clean. Make sure you keep count of the people in service you're grateful for so that you know when you have thanked 10 different people for their services and sprinkle magic on them all. So we must count today, be conscious of the 10 people. We may not see them, but we have to thank them. If you imagine the sparkling magic dust falling over people when you thank them, you have a picture of what really happens in the invisible with the power of gratitude. With this picture in your mind, it will help you to believe and know that the magic dust of gratitude really does reach people and it will be available to help them to improve their lives. And every time you sprinkle magic dust over another person, it returns to you in your own life. So please be the one who sprinkles. If you're at home today, then sit down with a pen and journal or on your computer and go back in your mind, recalling instances where people in service went out of the way for you. It may have been someone who was on the phone, or it may have been a trade person who was determined to resolve a problem for you. Maybe you received great service from your mail person, the trash collectors, recycling companies, or local store assistants. Make a written list of 10 instances where people in service helped you and send magic dust by saying thank you to every one of them. So it's very important to read tomorrow's practice, and we will read that once we finish the practice number 10. So, magic dust, everyone. Today's our day 10 of magic practices. What do we do? First thing in the morning, count our blessings. We write 10 blessings, why we're grateful for them. We read them and we say thank you, thank you, thank you, feeling that we are really blessed. And we increase our level of feeling good. And we feel grateful for the blessing as much as we can. Second, that's today is only for today. Today, sprinkle magic dust on 10 people who serve and who perform services you benefit from by thanking them directly or otherwise by mentally acknowledging them and thanking them. Feel grateful to them for the service they perform. And you can also spread the magical dust. So if you're imagining a person in your factory or your office or your school and you can't actually be there in person, so think about them, acknowledge them, thank them, and sprinkle the magical dust. Third, just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words thank you for the best thing that happened during the day. So, somebody who doesn't want to do the magic rock, just sit down quiet and think of the entire day and think of what is that one thing that you're happy and you're grateful for. This will make you sleep in gratitude and wake up in gratitude. And one request to everyone, please do not start seeing your mobile phones the first thing you wake up or the last thing that you sleep, because your mind will be with the mobile phone. So wake up in gratitude and sleep in gratitude. Mobile phone kahin nahi bhag raha, especially children. Please wake up in gratitude and sleep in gratitude only. Today, we've been guided to read the practice number 11. So let's read that. So, okay, tomorrow's exercise will start the first thing we wake up in the morning. So, the first thing that we wake up in the morning, we first say the magic words, thank you. Why do we say thank you? For another day, new breath, new life, right? And the moment we've gotten up, we put our feet on the Mother Earth, say thank you. We look at anything and everything, we're saying thank you, thank you, thank you. So whatever we are doing, even if you're going to the bathroom, the tap, the door, thank you, thank you, thank you. So that's how we start the magic day. Second point says, from the moment you open your eyes until you finish getting ready, say the magic words, thank you, and keep in mind for everything you touch and use. So I hope tomorrow this is how it's going to be. So thank you so much, everyone, for coming. And we shall see each other tomorrow. So thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. I'll see you all
Thank you.
tomorrow morning at 6:30 for another Power Pack session on 11. These are non-interactive sessions, but if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer you now. Please let me know if there's something. Okay, thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. God bless.